Good morning, everybody. Happy weekend. I hope all of you guys are well and at home. Today, what I'm going to do is do a Fun 5 exercises. I call them the Fun 5. You can call them whatever you want. But they're 5 different exercises, and I'm doing this in lieu of the 6-week challenge. Excuse me. I know some of you aren't doing the full 6 weeks or every day of the 6 weeks. This is sort of auxiliary work. If you aren't doing the full challenge, you can do these in place of that. It's a great workout. Full body work, legs, upper body, core strength. So there's 5 basic exercises. I'm going to show you the 5 exercises, and at the end, I'll explain how you can do them, okay? So here we go. The first of the 5 is called Spider-Man. Now, a lot of you have seen me do this. A lot of you have done it along with me. Excuse me while I retie my shoe here. It's a great upper body exercise. A lot of shoulder and core strength on this one. But because of the movement, you're also adding flexibility and mobility to it. So basically, it's a complete exercise. Okay, so we're going to just take our Spider-Man walk. Okay, so we're going to be down on the ground, and I'm going to walk. Okay, here, notice where my foot is, up. Here, up. Now, I'm not going down very deep. I'm keeping my elbows in. One elbow is carrying the foot. Okay, you can also leave that other leg on the floor. So you have either both feet on the ground, or you can start to elevate a foot, just like this, here. Okay, and then you can start to play with range of motion by going down deeper, okay? Those of you who balance can start to play with some balance work as well. By simply balancing an arm inside the rib, and again one on the outside holding you up on the leg. So those are Spider-Mans. Great exercise. Again, you don't need to use the full range that I was using. You don't need to worry about lifting the leg. You can just keep it basic here. Again, track the elbows in. Don't let the elbows flare out that way, okay? To save yourself some shoulder issues. Okay, I think that's pretty. I'm going to do one going forward. I got an email the other day about people. A few people were saying that they couldn't quite understand some of the directions, especially while they were going through the work. 2 suggestions. One, I'll break that down a little bit more for you going forward. The other suggestion is, even if you're in the middle of an exercise and you think you're losing it, you're not sure of the direction, stop. Sit down for that round if you have to, and just simply watch the direction. Watch the exercise as it takes place. Even if you have to let most of that particular set go by, it's okay. Learn the exercise. The next go round, you just pick it up that way, okay? So, the other issue is showing a little bit more detail. So let's go through this, the Spider-Man, a little bit more closely, okay? So, push-up position, plank position, one leg coming in to the elbow. Again, you can leave it on the floor, just drag it in as much as you want to. It's up to you. Here, boom, I'm elevating it on the elbow. Boom, okay, so you can see it up. My arms are tracking in, they're not coming out too far. That one arm that isn't holding the leg, or where the leg is going into, you could track it at a 45-degree angle to the side of the body. In other words, not out, but on a 45-degree angle, that's fine, okay? So I hope that explains that one a little bit better. Again, write to me and say, Pat, I didn't quite understand this particular exercise. Can you show it to me again? I have no problem doing that. Okay, the next is the sumo frogger. So sumo squats generally are done out wider, okay? Coming down deep, just like a sumo wrestler would do, okay? So you're down deep. And the idea here is you're simply going to move forward and lift the legs. This is a straight arm exercise. I'm not bending my arms, I'm keeping them locked and simply lifting my body up off the ground. Well, Pat, I can't lift my body up off the ground. Here, simply drag them. Okay? Boom. Simply drag. Another way of getting around that is to do 1, 2. I can't come down as deep. Okay, fine. The key issue here is, again, you want the body out wide. You want the legs wide. Come to where you can, reach down. Hopefully you can. Again, try and load the arms, load the shoulders, lift, sit, lift, sit. Forcing the legs out. Keep the arms locked. I just bent them some. Don't want to do that, okay? Don't try to tuck the head down. You're looking where you're going. Okay? I'm here. And simply lifting, okay? You can go backwards. A little bit more shoulder and strength because you're pushing now. Again, forcing those legs out. Push away, lift the body up. All right, so that's your sumo frogger. Next is a baby frogger. Now, this is going to be a bent arm exercise. That is, the arms are going to bend inward, okay? So, here, your legs are together. I'm going to show it to you in full form, and then I'll break it down a little bit for you. Now, you can't go all the way down, so what do? What you do is just simply here and move. Bending, tucking in, and going down, okay? You can do it from a little higher up if you need to. Again, you want the feet and knees in or together, and simply move. The idea of this exercise is to start to strengthen your arms and shoulders in a bent arm position. Those of you that practice balance work, it helps with handstand presses. It helps with isolation work, bent arm handstands as well. Some of you who've seen my Facebook page, you've seen me in some of those positions. I think I have one here somewhere. Do I? Yeah, I'm going to take the camera around. Come with me for a moment. Yeah, that's one of the workshops I did. So that would be the optimal position. And then if you wanted to, you can press up into a handstand. Okay, such a cute guy, I know. Hey, look, there's the Spider-Man in a way. Okay, that's another one I did. But anyway, that's enough pumping myself up. So now you have 3 exercises of the 5. Let me step back so you can see this again. Okay, the next is a 3-point bridge. This was in the 6-week challenge that we're doing. But basically, you're in a frog stance. I don't know if people know this only too well. Here, pushing to a bridge, and the arms coming over. I'm not going to cradle my head like I would in a position, in a crab position, but what I'm going to simply do is reach back. Okay? Come down, hips up, boom, and down. You can do it with the hands just coming to the side. You can do it with the hand going up in a straight line. Whichever way works for you. That one is pretty self-explanatory, okay? 3-point bridge, there's not a lot to see. Just get into a stance where your legs are a little wider than your hips. Feet are going to come out enough so if you look at your body with your hands behind you, you're forming sort of a W, okay? You can see that there when you're looking straight and you're just lifting the hips in one hand, okay? I want to try and turn so my shoulders stack. I get these up as high as I can and I'm reaching over, okay? All one movement, side to side. The last exercise is a table pull-up, or what we call an Australian pull-up. because it's down under. That's to my mates down in Australia. And this is a table. Be difficult to eat off of it, but it represents the other end. You get the idea. Okay, so let's say this was your table. Going to be a little wider, obviously, so you can take a wider grip. I'll face it around in a moment, but I want to show you from the side what it's going to look like. So here, I'm going to get it so approximately my chest is almost completely under the table. More like my shoulders are at the edge of that table. Make sure the table is a strong one and sturdy one, of course. All right? So from here, my knees are bent. I'm going to lift up, and you notice my hips not sagging. They're up straight. I simply pull up, come down, sit. Reset the low back. Lift into that angle. The arms are still locked. Pull up, back down, sit. Option 2 is to bring the feet straight out. Okay? A little bit more work here. Reset the position, make sure the back is low. Okay? I don't know that I need to show you that from the front position. I don't think that would matter, so I'm not going to do that. Anyway, another option, if you may have them at home, I don't know if you do, but if you should have rings at home, in a bar or a place you can hold them, the rings work really well because as you pull, you can turn the rings in and change how it's going to affect the arms, okay? All right, so how do you do that exercise? You have the 5 exercises, and I will list them. Well, I don't need to list them. If you got a pencil and paper, just take this down. It's a Spider-Man. Then it's the Sumo Frogger. Then it's the Baby Frogger, the 3-point bridge, and last, the Australian pull-up or the table pull-up, okay? Those are 5 exercises. In the business, we have what we call 5 by 5 by 5. You take 5 exercises, like I just did. I'll do 5 sets of those exercises for 5 repetitions. So I'm going to do all 5 in a row for 5 times each. And that creates 1 set. And I'll do that for 5 sets. That's one way to frame the exercise, or that whole group, okay? That's one way of doing it. Another way is to time the rounds. So I'll take each individual movement of the 5. I'll take the first one, the Spider-Man, let's say, and I'll do it for anywhere between 20, 30, 40, 50, or 60 seconds. Let's say you want to challenge yourself and you want to do a 1-minute round of each movement. So you'll do the Spider-Man for 1 minute, go right into the Sumo Frogger, another minute, go right into the Baby Frogger, a minute, and so on for the 5 exercises. That completes 1 round. So you've done 5 minutes of work, rest a minute, repeat it. Now you could do as many rounds as you want. Your heart will be pounding, guaranteed. The body will be screaming, probably after the first minute or 2, okay? Because it is a lot of concentrated work. Now, I named the amount of seconds. You can do it for 15 seconds. Do all 5, 15 seconds each. That's 1 complete set. And just repeat it. Or you can upscale it. 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 25 seconds, and so on for each set. So I think that explains it pretty much. I'm going to send this out to you guys later today. Again, it'll be on the YouTube channel. If you have any questions, write me, email me, or right there on the YouTube channel, you could send a question or whatever you might have, okay? So listen, please stay well. My best to all you guys. This week I'm going to check in for the 6-week challenge. I'll check in. I won't have any new exercises this week. Again, the first 3 weeks in the 6-week challenge are going to be the same. The second 3 weeks, or weeks 4, 5, and 6, I'll have different exercises, different warm-up, and a different cool-down. Pretty much just a little bit of a change. And I think you're going to find it good. Hope you guys are well. Stay well. My best to you. Enjoy the rest of the weekend and the day. Take care.